Hey everyone, welcome to Infinite Realms, and today, Topic Tuesday, and I kind of hesitate on this one because I've tried it a couple of times and it doesn't always work out, and then sometimes, it comes across too angry, sometimes it comes across too sappy, because this is pretty sensitive, and the ultimate gist of it is politics in what, for lack of a better term, would be called nerd culture. So, every time I turn around, something else is happening. Somebody is complaining, somebody is bitching and moaning, and da 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 da, and using all the catchphrases like woke or, on the other side, incel or whatever. And, usually they have an R or a D by their name, and we all know what that's all about. And it's all about, you know, let's just face it, the country is polarized, which is dangerous, but I'm not going to try to solve the problem of polarization in this. Believe me, no. I'm going to run it down to one thing that I noticed, and a couple other people have noticed, I found out through the week. But Strange World Disney movie premiered, and it did abysmal. $18 million, I think, was the takeaway on a huge weekend. Which was pretty bad for a Disney movie. So, stepping back, I started looking into the market. Well, first off, nobody could tell me what this movie was about. Nobody in the press, nobody in the nothing. What I did see was a whole lot of advertising in interviews of, oh, we got a gay main character. Okay, great. What's your story about? I literally could not find anything about what the movie is about. I seriously do not know, and I seriously have looked. And me, I have to step back and say, there's that whole woke go woke go broke blah 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 thing going on now too, right? And here's the hard part about this is that, with the people screaming woke, the instant you start trying to talk about this, oh, you're an incel. Whatever. I'm not, but that's beside the point. Because, as far as any kind of sexual orientation goes or anything, I don't care who you love. Love who you love. That's perfectly fine. If the two men who live in a house up the road happen to be lovers, so what? Not a big deal. They want to get married, good for them. The two women who live down the road from me, if they are in a relationship, that's their business. They want to get married, fine, whatever. I'm a firm believer in doesn't really affect me. Let them have it. But I don't get why people get so uptight about this. It's not something that affects you. You don't like gay marriage? Don't get one. Not something on my card. Not something on my dance card. So, But I'm not going to sit here and tell others they can't. No harm is done. So I want it to be clear that I have no issue with homosexuality in any way, shape, or form. It does not bother me in the slightest. But I have to go somewhere to say something, and I know what the instant reaction is. And you're wrong. Because what I saw with Strange World was that the entire marketing was centered around the fact we have a gay main character. Not that, oh, we have this great movie about da 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 da. Oh, and our main character is gay. Unless the gayness is a major part of the story, like, off the top of my head, Brokeback Mountain. That was important to note that there were two characters in there that were gay, because that's what the movie's about. That is your story is about being gay. So, yeah, that becomes important then. But if you base your entire marketing on, hey, look how woke we are, Yeah, nobody's going to care. Because your marketing is trying to get people enticed to enjoy your story. And it doesn't work if that's your marketing. If that's all your marketing. I mean, you can toss it in there and it can work. Now, I'm not talking like, I've heard some ridiculous ones from some YouTubers who are like, oh God, there was a woman in Moon Knight who could do things. I don't want women in my comic books. Go home. I can't stand the stupidity of that remark, of that argument, of that viewpoint. It's just bleh. And of course, She-Hulk tried to kind of throw it back on people, and that got them even madder. That was kind of cool. But hopefully you kind of see what I'm saying. Because, in the screaming woke about everything, when there is a chance to really say something of substance that, hey, wait a minute, this is not working, and this is what you need to think about, the chance to say that is not there because instantaneously a person has to go on the defensive. And then, first off, nobody's going to learn anything. That's a fact. But every time I turn around, I'm hearing all this crap about this is too woke, that is too woke, that is too woke, that is too woke, that is too woke. And the only woke thing I see is that, oh, they're not white. So what? Again, have no issue with skin colors or ethnicities. I don't get why people still have hang-ups on that one. But they do. I do admit I was one of those people several years ago. I would have said, there's pockets of racism in America, but, it's not that bad. Boy, was I wrong. And if for 1 second you're going to sit here and tell me I'm wrong about saying I was wrong, you're full of crap and you're not paying attention. And it's similar to, here's the other side. You had the controversy with Reva in Obi-Wan. And, here she is showing some very racist messages directed at her. And then people are like, well, now they're saying we can't criticize a character just because we don't like them, just because they're black. They're saying we're racist. No, they're saying you're racist for saying racist shit. And people have said racist shit. I mean, when it's right there plainly in front of you, and then you're still going, la, 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 no, 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 no. No, they're just trying to make sure that we can't criticize something. No. You're just as full of shit as the people who are advertising just because they're woke. Quote unquote. They're advertising their wokeness. Oh, look at us. We're so progressive. And it's stupid on both counts. And I know somebody's going to say, well, look over here at this side, da-da-da-da-da, and then look over here at this side, da-da-da. And you know what? Your arguments are going to fall on deaf ears because here's the thing. You're saying you're only like, your side's only 3/4 as bad as that side. That's not compelling. That means you're bad. And you know what? Both of them are bad. Both sides are terrible. Okay? As polarized as we are, the shitty part about it is both sides are terrible. They're completely and utterly terrible. And they are tearing down everything that we can try to enjoy. Look, I'm just going to tell you, if you're a YouTuber and you put woke in the title of your damn video, I usually say, do not recommend this channel. Because I don't even want to hear it. There was 1 or 2 exceptions to that because it was talking about something like I'm talking about here. Whereas, instead of just, well, because they wanted to do this, they have the obligation to honor this, proclamations and loud bannering. And, I know criticism is a part of YouTube and a part of social media. That's a given. We all have some criticisms about things. I have criticism about things, and that's what I'm doing. That's what this forum is about. I am just talking away at about crap I see. But again, it's, well, you're either one side or the other. And it's like, no, I'm not. No, I think you're both stupid. I think you're both stupid, and you both need to shut the hell up. And I'm deathly serious about that. And I think there's more people in this country and in this world who feel the exact same way, who are tired of it. Just deathly sick of the rhetoric and the constant repeating over and over and over again on both ends. Because let's face it, each one has their own rhetoric. Each one has their own news station that holds up their ideals. I'm not going to get into labeling Fox and MSNBC, just to name an example. But it's extremely frustrating that I cannot get away from this, because I just want to enjoy things. I want to have fun. I want to watch, my Disney Plus shows and enjoy them for what they are. Now, if they end up being less than what I was originally thinking, that's okay. I can say that. I've got the forum to say it. If they end up being better than what I was expecting, great. That is awesome. And it will have little to do whether or not it's a male or female, or whether they are white, black, Asian, or green. And I said green on purpose. So, I just want to get the politicking out of people's rhetoric. I want to get people's rhetoric out of reactions to things. But I also want to get it out of the people making it. It just needs to be brushed away, because Strange World might be a pretty good movie. I don't know. I honestly have no idea, because I don't know what it's about. And that is something you need to step back and think about. It's that you have a person who is nuts about entertainment, who does not know what this movie is. You failed somewhere. It's that simple. And don't you guys start automatically going saying, so you go woke, you go broke. No, shut up. Just shut up. Because you guys are creating this monster too. It's an instant reaction to that. And it's going to eat up everything in this world, unless we just say, go away. Far, far away. Just go. Don't even look back. Just go. Take your crap with you. Just go. You're wasting too much energy and too much time towards an endless complaint about nothing. You have nothing of substance to say. You only are repeating what you're told to repeat by whichever letter is dictated beside your name. And it's stupid. Oh, I managed to keep my cool this time. That's a miracle. Okay, so yeah, get the politics out of the entertainment, and we'll get along just fine. Start yelling at me and I'm just gonna be like, you already sucked the life out of your argument by even going there. That simple. Alright, that's gonna wrap it up for Infinite Realms. This one's probably gonna blow up. I don't know. We'll see. But you have a good day.